Do you often feel pains around your chest or stomach area, especially when you consume certain type of foods? Well, I'll advise you check for gastric. You consult in the hospital for gastric. Hello guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about gastrics, and we'll begin by saying gastric is the inflammation of the stomach lining, and its symptoms depend on the type of person and the severity of the condition. In some people, it is pains around the chest or stomach areas. For others, they experience vomiting or nausea. For others, we have loss of appetite and digestive problems. While if you have any of these symptoms or have been medically diagnosed with gastric, please stay away from these types of food. Coffee. Coffee doesn't cause gastric, but makes the already present condition in our system worse. This is because coffee is acidic in nature, and consuming it while suffering from gastric triggers pain. Equally, stay away from white grains and wheat. This is because they contain gluten, and gluten containing foods cause a lot of gastritis. Equally, stay away from milk and dairy products. In the past, it was advised to consume milk whenever we felt pains around our chest or had gastric symptoms. But today, it has scientifically been discovered that milk and dairy products stimulate the release of acids in our system, making gastric even worse. So it's rather better to stay away from milk and dairy products if you suffer from gastric. Equally, stay away from spicy food. Spicy food does not cause gastric, but the body reacts to them in a way that worsens the symptoms of gastric. Also, citrus fruits, citrus juices, and tomatoes. This can be oranges, lemons, limes, and tomatoes. They are very high in acids and aren't really good for gastric patients. Patients who have gastric ulcers are advised to stay away from these foods. Also, alcohol, refined or processed food. Refined or processed food includes white bread, pasta, products with sugar, fried food, food colors, and all types of alcoholic drinks. This is because they trigger food allergies by raising inflammation in the gut and slowing down the healing process of gastric in our system. Well, it is advisable that if you are suffering from gastric or have already been diagnosed of a gastric ulcer, you should rather try to change your diet and consume more of these foods. Foods high in fiber. For example, we have apples, grapes, avocados, mangoes, and berries. Vegetables are also a good source of fibers. Vegetables such as carrots, beetroots, broccoli, celery, and all sorts of leafy green are advised to be consumed when we suffer from gastric. Equally, good quality protein. This protein comes from an organic source. For example, beef from grass-fed beef, organic chicken, or organic eggs. We lay emphasis on the word organic because meat that is constantly bombarded with chemicals, medications, and antibiotics often contain portions of these chemicals, and they are consumed or taken into the body, and in the long run cause gastritis in the body. And if you already have gastritis, they further trigger it by increasing the rate of inflammation in the body. Equally, we should consume more of whole grains. This is because whole grains are a very important part of our diet. We should make sure our organic whole grains are not common processed white grains. Whole grains can be whole rice, oatmeal, and corn yam. Equally, we should also include aloe vera, ginger in our daily routine, in our daily diet. This is because aloe vera and ginger will slow down the rate of inflammation in our system. Ginger fights gastric in our system with the presence of eugenol in it. It lowers inflammation. It gets rid of inflammation. Aloe vera equally is an anti-inflammatory compound, and it equally helps get rid of gastric pains. So that's that for today's video, guys. Please don't forget to comment on our video. Please don't forget to share with us your own idea about this topic. Equally subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button so as to get notifications whenever another video is uploaded to our channel. Thanks, guys, and have a nice time.